Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So how are we doing today? I hope you're well. Now I have this gorgeous paper pad in my collection, and I was getting some of the paper out to do some product photography the other day, and I thought, how gorgeous would this be as a portfolio, especially like a little folder, especially this one. So I'm just going to grab it and show you what I had in mind. So we fold it over, okay, and I will cut it down, but then we build it up inside and we put flaps and things in and just, yeah, make it into something super gorgeous and fun to use. But I just loved these elements, and I thought they'd just make such a good picture. I mean, look at that. How stunning is that? Absolutely gorgeous bits. I mean, we've got I've already been using it for other projects. I think there might be, oh, look at that. I mean, oh, I was thinking that would be nice as the cover, but it would cover too much of that up, so no, we're not going to. Oh, welcome to paradise. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous papers in it. So I thought, yeah, let's make a quick folio. I haven't done a folio in forever. So yeah, lots and lots of gorgeous papers, like I said, within this paper pad. We've got some cutter parts which you know that we're going to use. I mean, these ones, I'm even tempted to actually just cut these bits out to decorate it up as well. And then we've got those, which in theory I could cut up as well, but I'm just going to grab some plainish paper, so I don't want it all to be super. Oh, I like that pink as well. Right, okay, so I've got a few bits of paper out. Now I'm not going to use any measuring or anything with this. We're just going to fling it on the floor. We're not. We're just going to have fun with it and see what we can do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glue, I'm going to grab my scissors, and we're going to cut out some of these. Now, I'm saying I'm not going to cut it. I do need to cut this bit down because I am going to use this top bit just along here. We will use that inside as a pocket. So this is going to be, it's about 8 inches tall by 6, so that's what we've got. I'm going to take just a sliver off that end because this, well, I'm going to turn it the other way, so just like that, and then this is just I'm going to glue it into there. And the reason why I took a sliver off each end is just so that it didn't protrude over. So we're going to have that. Then what I want to do as well, I want to add some flaps in. So I think that would be quite nice to do. Right, I'm not going to use that yet. Now I do want to cut some of these bits off just for decoration. Because, I mean, how nice would they be to decorate it up? So I'm going to leave quite a wide border. Now I'm doing that because so that I can get in closer, but I mean, we could decorate that up instantly. I mean, how pretty does that look? I just think, why not? I'm wondering whether to do across this bottom piece as well, just to decorate as well, because again, it would look beautiful. Right, and then this part, this is going to be fun. I'm going to cut a piece that is 5 and then work out what measurements I can have from there, basically. Just make that straighter. So we have that bit because, like I said, I want it so we have a flap as well, although quite like that as to tone it down inside. So maybe, right, let's measure this because I quite like that as a tone down. So 5 by just over 5.5. So Let's have a look. I'm not sure how much we've got left. So this is going to be just under 5. Right, it's a little bit smaller, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm going to stick them in there. Okay, so that's that layer done. And then across the top, I would like some flat downs. Oh, let me grab my big trimmer. There's me saying I'm going to use scissors. I just can't do it. I need the straight edges. So let's get the 12 by 12 trimmer out. And then I'm going to cut 2 pieces that are 5.5. Okay, so let's cut 2 bits at 5.5 because these are going to end up being flaps. Okay, and I'm thinking of leaving them at the 12. So they're going to go there, and then we fold this up like so. Make sure that's, yeah. So we fold that up there. I need to make sure we've got the same on both sides. So if you are going to make one of these, it's just seeing the sizes of what you want. You don't need to do the measuring for them. Let me just move them because we don't need them. So basically I started off with 1 sheet. We've cut that down just to get our pocket and put that on. I've then got these, which just to tone down that background, because I do think that it just looked really nice when I put it down. So we're just going to do that. So I'm going to get some glue on. What it also does doing this is it gives you a bit more journaling space if you wish to have that journaling space. So then we're going to do the same with this piece and glue this one down. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on there, trying to keep that quite level. Okay, now for this piece, what I'm actually going to, well, I don't really want to cut it, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue along this edge. Okay, and then I'm going to have it so that it's on that fold line like that, and just push it down. Then I'm going to do exactly the same with this side. Put some glue on. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully. And then glue that bit down. Okay. And then we should be able to open that up quite nicely, because I like it joined together. Now it isn't as straight as what I would have liked, but that's fine because we can just trim that up. There we go. So that's the inside so far. Now I do want to decorate it. I'm wondering which piece I prefer. I think I prefer this piece. So I am just going to cut around this. So we're just going to make sure that we go all the way around, leaving an even, like as even border as you possibly can. Just makes it look a little prettier. And I think what I'm going to do with this is, instead of gluing it all down, we'll have this as a tuck spot as well. So I'll just glue along a few of the edges. Okay. So once you've cut, like you've roughly cut it out, it does make life easier as well to cut this. But yeah, I was sort of thinking, it's been like, it feels like it's been forever since I actually come in and created a folio with you guys. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So that's going to go there, and then we're going to have that just so that it's open so we can pop stuff in. Okay, but I am going to glue those bits down. So just where they are. So we've just got small pockets, so we're not doing the full width, because I don't want those bits to sort of snap off. Okay, and then we're just going to do along the bottom. Right, now I haven't folded this, so what I'm going to do is we're going to leave that to dry. Okay, stick you down just like that, and then once it's dried then we'll fold it. So that's what we sort of got at the minute. Now for these bits, so this bit is going to sit over the top like that. So what we want to do is we want to grab our scoreboard, and I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. Let me grab my bone folder, hopefully it'll work. So I'm just going to score 1/2 inch at the top on both of them. So let's grab the other one, like so. And then let's move that out of the way because we don't need it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to burnish that so that it will move freely. And then I am just going to pop glue on that little tab like so. I'm going to line it up the best that I can before sticking it down. So just there, and then we're just going to stick that across. So there's our first one. Okay, I'm going to do the same with that one, and then let's glue that down. And then this time I'm going to line it up with this one just so that it's the same. Right, there we go. So that is that so far. Now I want to glue these down, but I don't know whether or not I want to sort of cut them or whether to leave them as they are. So that's basically what we're doing. So that's how it looks when you flip them up. I think, do we have them as, yeah, let's have them as pockets. So I'm just going to put glue down either side. Now if you want to, you can put some thumb holes in, but I like this straight look at the moment. So and you can do it either just by cutting it, or you can do it using a circle punch. It is entirely up to you. Right, okay, so there's that. Now that that bottom bit should be done, I'm just going to fold this over like so, get my bone folder and just encourage that edge. So there, and that is what we have. How lovely is that? Oh, I really like it. I really like it. Now, no, I'm just trying to see if I want to use any of these bits for decorating the front. I like this. So what I'm going to do, I am going to fussy cut this out like so, so that we can use this on the front of our piece. Okay, so just, and I am going to do them as 2 separate words as well, just so that, because I really don't want to cover much on the front, because the whole reason of me doing this today was because of that actual piece of paper. So I'm thinking that I like that. Right, so now let's do this. I'm just going to go all the way around. Right, nearly done, guys. Oh, there we go. I quite like that maybe there, but again it's covering bits that I don't want it to cut, maybe get rid of that. Although I do like that. Unless I just have, I'm just thinking, because I really like how that looks down there. And I really like how that looks, but I don't like that. So I think I'm just going to have that. I think I'm just overcomplicating it. Yeah, I definitely want the other side. So let's put some glue on. Like so. Okay. There we go. Right, and then I'm going to trim that. I'm not touching the back of this at all. I just love it. So we're going to leave that. And then I'm going to grab this. Now, if you want to, you can add inks around the edge. You can do anything. I'm going for clean cut today. Yeah, I'm loving it. And then that's going to just sit against that. Like so. Now I'm going to have a look in my drawer at some ribbon or some lace or something. Because we need some sort of a closure. Now I've got that gorgeous lace, which I think might be really nice actually. Yeah, I think that one for our closure. So I'm hoping there's enough on it. I love this spool. Once this spool's finished with, I'm actually going to, oh, there we go. I'm going to do something mixed media-y on it. I just love the spool. Right, okay, I'm going to pop that pin in there. So what I'm going to do, we want enough to tie it up. So just there. Okay, so that's enough to tie this together. And then we do have little bits which we can use as trim, which I think, you know what, why not? It's my favorite color as well, dusky pink. Right, I am using my Nuvo glue. My Nuvo glue works beautifully for sticking lace trims down. I've never had any issues with it lifting. The key is just to be patient with it and let it dry, and make sure you put plenty of glue on. I do have Fabri-Tac, but personally I hate Fabri-Tac. I don't like using it, and that's just a personal choice. So right, oh, that looks lovely with that trim on. I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm wondering whether to do, yeah, I'm going to do exactly the same up at the top as well. But I am going to cut it in that centre because I think it will help it a lot. So again, making sure I've got plenty of glue on there. And then we're just going to stick that on. It'll just reduce the amount of bulk that's on that fold, which is why I've chosen to cut it. Now, that is the folio built. What I want to do now is I want to make some lovely little cards or something to go in it, like journaling cards. So that's what we're going to do now. So, oh, I love that. I love that. That looks beautiful. Now what I am going to do is I want to put this on, and I'm going to actually glue it across the back. So I know that it needs to go from there, and this is just to keep it in place. I'm just going to put a nice bead of glue, and we're just going to stick that down like so. Okay, and then I'm leaving it. We're going to pop it off to the side. Oh, actually I've done that the wrong way, haven't I? Yes, I have, you dafty. Right, it needed to be so I think I might have to glue it across the front as well, just because there's glue on the lace. Oh yeah, that would look fine. So let's glue it across the front as well, because like I said, it is a mistake, but we can work with mistakes. Okay, we can make it work. And actually that looks quite nice. So that's ready to be tied off. So let's leave that alone. We do have a little bit of lace left, so we can use that on our what do you call them, our journaling cards. Now I want to take advantage of this little monkey as one, so excuse me, I'm going to cut this to be 5. Okay, by 6. So that's what I've got, and we'll decorate that. Oh, actually no, I want I think I want it 4.5. Yeah, I like 4.5 better. So there's 2, and then I want 2 for the underneath. I'm going to use this as well, so I'm going to do 4.5 by 6 for the bottom pieces as well. Yeah, right, okay, so we've got them done. Now to decorate them up. So I think we've got this paradise word, which I think we should definitely put on there, which I'm liking. What I am thinking is, oh, drop everything, is getting yeah, maybe some of this for the back of it, and some of this one. So we're going to back them just to make them a little bit more sturdy, because right now they don't feel like very sturdy. Just move this out the way because we don't need that. So what we'll do is I'm just going to pop some glue all the way around this, and it'll just make it a bit more sturdier for us to use. And I'm just going to leave a border around just so that I know that it's going to be well done. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. Okay, so just like that. Pop you there. Okay, right, I'm going to leave that just a moment. Actually, you know what, I'm going to glue, let's have a look. Oh, wrong bit of lace, because I'm thinking, oh yes, let's have you along there, because you look nice there. And I'm putting this on now because I'm just going to leave this off to the side to dry. And let's do the same down this side. So again, making sure there's plenty of glue on there, and then I'm just going to stick that on like so. Okay, so that's ready just to be cut out. Now I do have 2 bits left, and we do have these 2 bits. So what I'm thinking is, I have enough to go down one side, because we may as well use it. Okay, and then we've done some proper stash busting. I've stash busted a whole reel of lace. It does feel good, doesn't it, when you stash bust? Oh, actually we can get that along there as well. So perfect. And then we're just going to glue this bit down as well. Okay, so that's those bits. Now for the back of these bits, I've only got one piece that's that colour. So do I want to add the burlap one? I think so, which is, I think, the bigger side. So I'm just going to glue this down, and then by the time we've glued this down and the other one down, we should be able to cut the other ones out. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that in the corner. Make sure it's all nicely glued down, and then do exactly the same with this one. Okay, so keeping it, guys, very simple. Okay, let's put that down. Oh no, we don't want to lift you up. Right, there we go. Okay, I'm going to pop that off to the side, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this out. And like I said, it just makes it so much more sturdier. So it's like on it, well, it's equivalent to like 400 GSM, isn't it? So yeah, it makes it much nicer to work with. So there's that bit. And we've given it plenty of time as well in which to dry, which is the main thing. Okay, so we have that. Now we've got all of these gorgeous bits, which I do feel like we can put something on here. I think I want this flower, so let's take that flower. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it out. Now, I have to say, these cut parts, I'm liking them because they've got a white border around them, which does actually make it easier to cut out. So, yeah. I think I got this one a few years back from the range. They've been getting in some really nice 12 by 12 paper pads, although I haven't been for about a year now, which yeah, might be due a trip soon. And then I'm just, yeah, I like that there, just to sort of, I don't know, that empty space just down here, wasn't feeling it, just needed something. And like I said, we're not doing a lot to it. Oh, I think I want the monkey one in the top. Oh, there. So there's that one. So let's do the same with this one. Now, do I want to add anything to this one or not? That is the question. Okay, I'm just going to... So that glue has nearly dried on the... Oh, that just flew over my desk. That glue has nearly dried as well on the lace, which is awesome. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, I think maybe this little baby flower, maybe. Like I say, I'm quite liking it. But maybe we just need this little something. And it doesn't hurt, does it, to do it. So it's all good. Right. Just going all the way around. Okay, last bit. Oh, yeah, I like it up there, but maybe facing the other way. So I'm going to put plenty of glue on this one because yes, perfect. We have got it on that lace. Now, to have paradise on there or not? No, I'm just not feeling that paradise, I'm afraid. Just not feeling it. Right, okay, so that's those two done. So let's flip these up, and we now want to work on these two. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut these two out, and we definitely need to add zinc on here. So straight away I'm thinking the big flower for this one. So let's cut that out. And do you know what, I'm going to go along the top of this one as well, so we more or less do both at the same time. Oh, what's going on with my scissors? Right. Then do that, and then this one I'm thinking the pink leaves. It keeps catching my attention. So yeah, right. So that one can go in there, and then this one can go in the other one. And then we'll cut some bits out. So I'm not sure how long it's taken me, but I haven't stopped the camera yet. Half an hour so far. How cool is that? I think when you know what you want and what you want from something, it does make it a lot easier in which to, you know, put something together, and it can make it a lot quicker as well. So this is the piece here that I keep sort of looking at, that I want to add in here somehow. Okay, right. I will have to tidy up my desk after this because it is a bit of a mess. But I think these last two bits, and you could give this as a gift as well. How nice would that be? You know, to somebody who, especially to someone who loves journaling. I think they would absolutely love this. Or even, you could even add more pages to it. So instead of having the amount that I've got, you could keep adding to it. The only thing I would say to that is make sure that you would double up the front cover, just so it's a bit stronger. I mean, you don't have to, but I do think it's nicer when it's a bit thicker. Especially if you're going to put loads in, it'll keep, like, it will wear better. Hope that makes sense. Right, okay, we're just finishing this little bit off. Right, so this is the, yes, definitely, right. I only had to put it down for a second to know that I definitely wanted it. Hope that's not a cat on my roof again. Keep getting a cat on my roof. Right, squeeze that down. Right, now where it's touching that fabric, we are going to put a nice generous dollop of glue because we want it to stick to the fabric. So I find that having a nice generous dollop always works. And then I'm loving the colour, but then of course I'm going to love the colour. Dusky pink is my favourite colour. Absolutely love it. Definitely, yeah. I don't know, there's something about it. It's just so beautiful. Okay. So we're just going to finish cutting this out. Like this. So nearly there. I do love fussy cutting. I know that a lot of you don't like fussy cutting, but yeah, fussy cutting is one of my favourite things to do. I don't know, it's relaxing. It's nice and relaxing. And then this one, yeah, perfect. I knew this would go there, so I'm making sure to put plenty of glue there, just because I know that that bit is going to go on to our lace, just that, like that. Okay, so I'm just going to squish my hand down, make sure my sleeves are up on my dress. Okay, and then they are going to sit in there. Now we've got one lot of things left to do. I just want to put something in here. So straight up, I want to use this, I think. I like that, maybe, but have it smaller. So I'm going to have it, that's 4 by 2 3/4. So I need another bit that's 4 by 2 3/4. So right, there we go. And then I'm not going to bother using that because they're going to sit in there. Now, how are we going to finish these off to make them look a bit better? My idea of what I'm thinking is maybe actually cover up the front. I don't know. I'm actually puzzled. It stumped me. Let's have a look. I'll just grab and see what I've got. I do have, what I could do, let's see what scrap card I've got. I know I won't have much, but, oh, what about, so, let's cut 2 pieces, that are 3.5 by 2 1/4 of the black. Okay. So they're going to sit on there. Yeah, liking it. So let's do that. So we've got 1/4 inch border all the way around, which will help this to sort of stay clear. Oh, I'm thinking I might put something up there as well, just so there's more journaling space. Then, oh, look at that. We have exactly the same flower. So, let's cut these 2 flowers out. And we'll put 1 flower on each. Right. So, if I just quickly cut these out. And then the last thing is sort of just working out if we want to do something on that top bit. Now I do have some white a scrap white card, which I might use instead of that pink for that top bit, just to make a bigger journaling space. And then we just have, there we go. How nice is that? Very simple. So we keep it simple. So whoever uses it could use a white pen to write something on it, or could add some sticker words to it. How nice would that be? So let's, and then that one I'll put on that side. So let's stick them down like this. So there's one. Yeah, I really like that. I love how that looks. And there's the second one. And then that's going to sit in that little pocket there. I'm just being careful because I don't want that flower to come off. And that'll sit in there. Now, let me go in my scraps again and get two bits of white card out. Roughly the same. And we can put them on there. So let's measure. Well, first of all, we need to get it straight. So they're going to measure 3.5. Let me just make sure they're straight. 3.5 by 5. Okay, so let's glue that down. Okay. I'm just going to grab that top bit and just stick that on there, and then we're going to do this. So 3.5 by 5, and I'm just making sure all the edges are straight, and then that'll go on the other side. So that gives us some extra places in which you can journal. Okay, try and get it, so if my head gets in the way, I'm just going to try and get that so that they're both even, which they are. So I'm going to just push everything over there, like so. There we go. And then we're just going to have a look-see and see how we are looking. And I will tidy all of that up when we're done. So we've got our closure, which it has stuck lovely, so that just ties on there, and we've got plenty on there as well. So if it gets really thick, you want to have that bit extra. So this is what we're looking at. Kept it really simple. It's just the paper was beautiful within itself, so I didn't feel like we needed to add more to that. So then when we open it up, this is what we've got. 2 gorgeous pockets with our very simple journaling cards in there. So there they are. We then flip both of these up like so. We have some journaling space up here, and then we've got 2 more journaling pockets with some journaling cards. We can also journal on this bit, and then in the bottom, in our little tuck spots, we have our 2 baby cards, just like that in the tuck spots. Actually, it looks really nice on an angle, doesn't it? It looks gorgeous. Oh my goodness, it has turned out so much nicer than I thought it was going to turn out. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, seeing this folio come together. It has taken from start to finish 40 minutes, which I think that's a record for me. Normally I'm stopping and starting and stuff, but we've literally done the whole thing together without me stopping. So I hope you don't mind that that I haven't cut anything out of this one. But yeah, I'm loving it. I think it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will catch you in the next video very, very soon. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.